Hey guys, what's up? So I have a problem with this car is that if I get a flat tire on it, I'll be stuck because the car's been lowered and I only have about 1 inch clearance between the scissor jack and the jack point on the car. So I've come up with this idea of a ramp. You can see here that if the tire goes flat, I can roll it up onto the ramp. Now the issue is if I get a flat tire, this ramp is not going to fit underneath. But there's something special about this ramp. Is that what you'll do is you'll roll the wheel up onto the ramp. You can see here I can take it apart. That's the trick to it. You'll roll your wheel up on here and then you'll take this, slide it carefully underneath, push down, seats nice and properly on the screws, and you roll it up on this and then you slip that into there. And then you roll the wheel up on here. So that's what I've come up with. If you guys have a better idea, let me know. But this is what I've come up with. And then once I get it up on it, I can flip this jack underneath. So that's the idea. So the reasoning behind this, the problem that I had was that, here it is. I have, oh geez, you just went. I have this jack underneath. About right there. I'm not going to jack it up, but I'll have about 1 inch clearance underneath. If I look at my wheel here, worst case scenario, I would have about 3 inches. I would lose 3 inches. So if the tire went flat, then I would, worst case scenario, lose 3 inches. So I would be 2 inches lower than what the jack can fit under there. And then this jack, this ramp here, is 1, 2, 3 inches, a little bit more than 3 inches, but that's okay. So it should give me enough clearance to put that jack underneath. Now, the other issue that I ran into is I actually have a ramp that's made out of 2x8s that I usually use to jack up the car to get the front center jack point to do the oil and whatnot. So the problem is if I use that from the front, if I use this from the front and I roll it up on, because I have a lot more clearance on that side, I roll it up on it and then all of a sudden this is in the way of the jack. You can see how if I roll it up onto the wheel here, this is in the way. So I'm required to have it on this side. I'll roll it up on underneath like that, and then it's clear for the jack. Now, opposite to the other side, the rear bumpers, I have a lot of clearance underneath, but I don't have a lot of clearance underneath here. Now, the third issue that I ran into is with front wheel drive cars, the rear wheel doesn't like to play well with ramps. Does not like to, especially with ramps that don't. They like to move around, and you can get rubber things and put them on the bottom or sandpaper or something. But they don't play well with this. So what I've done is I've actually pushed out the screws a little bit to give a little bit better grip. There's it right there. A little bit better grip, just enough to get it up on here. Once I get it up on here, then it should be a piece of cake. But the rear wheels don't like ramps. If you have a rear wheel drive car, I have a Volvo 940. The front wheels do not play well with ramps, especially wooden ramps. So I tried to push out the screws a lot further. Now the principle, directions on how to make it. I put screws in, 1 inch screws. I drilled them not all the way in. And what that'll allow me to do is that'll allow me to put drill. I drilled a hole in. It'll allow me to seat just right into there. And if I line up the lines just right, done. It's not going to move. And then 6-inch piece of wood, flip it on right there, done. I think that'll be just fine. And probably just in case, I'll bring one of those cigarette lighter air pumps, because I have one for the heck of it. it'll at least allow me to pump up the tire enough to get this underneath. I might also put in, I have a small, I wouldn't say fix-a-flat kit. It's a fix-a-hole in the tire, the real kind. Not just the fix-a-flat, it's like the actual punch a hole in, file it down, and shove in the piece of rubber with glue on it. So I'll probably put that in the back as well. Mainly so I don't have to use my spare tire if I don't need to. I'll put a pair of pliers in there as well. So let me know in the comment section what you guys would do differently. If you have any better ideas or a completely different way of doing it. I don't even know if they make a super slim scissor jack for lowered cars. If they do, that'd be amazing, but I don't think they do. And I think that's about it. Yep. Let me know your thoughts, and please discuss and whatever you guys want to do. That's my idea. I don't know. It's not really an invention, but it's pretty cool. So these wheels are 16-inch rims with, I don't know, whatever that is, wheel plus 3 inches. So that's what I'm driving on. And the car itself is, just for reference, about 5 inches off the ground and 3-inch wheels, and I don't know. The jack is 3-inch, and this is the factory jack. It came with the car. So that's it. See ya.